Hi, my name is Rebecca, and welcome to this lesson on common errors in reflexive pronouns. Now, what is a reflexive pronoun? A reflexive pronoun is a pronoun that refers to the subject of the sentence. In other words, the subject and the object of the sentence are the same. Okay? In case you didn't get that, let me explain by giving you lots of examples so you can understand very clearly. Okay? For example, I enjoyed myself at the party, right? We cannot say in English, I enjoyed at the party, but I enjoyed myself at the party. So we see here that the object and the subject are the same. I enjoyed myself at the party. Next one. Oh no, you cut yourself. Okay? You cut yourself. Okay? Next one. He hurt himself when playing hockey. Alright? He hurt himself. She talks to herself when she's scared. She talks to herself when she's scared. In these examples, I'm using the reflexive pronoun correctly. Okay? After I show you how it's used correctly, I'm going to talk to you about how it's used incorrectly. Alright? The cat looked at itself in the mirror. Alright? The cat looked at itself. Very often we refer to animals as it, unless we know the gender. Then we can say herself or himself. We taught ourselves to cook. Alright? Again, we and ourselves, the subject and the object are the same. And here they blamed themselves for the accident. They blamed themselves. Okay? These are also some common verbs where we use the reflexive form. Alright? Now, what kind of mistakes do students make when they're learning to use reflexive pronouns? These are some of them. Watch out for these in case you make the same kind of mistake. Sometimes people use the wrong pronoun. For example, both of you should be proud of yourself. Now, that's a mistake, right? Because both of you is plural, so we shouldn't be saying yourself. We should be saying yourselves. Okay? Just like here we have ourselves, themselves. The same way with you, which is a plural you, more than one person, we say you and yourselves. Both of you should be proud of yourselves. Second kind of mistake with reflexive pronouns is to use the incorrect pronoun. In other words, to invent a pronoun that doesn't actually exist in English. For example, people might say they invited theirselves to the party, right? There is no word in English like theirselves. So in this case, it's wrong because there is no such form. Okay? Sometimes the pronoun, the reflexive pronoun, is used incorrectly as the subject of a sentence. For example, John and myself are driving. That's completely wrong. It should be John and I are driving. Alright? Or John, right. We cannot use myself at all as the subject of the sentence. Okay? So if anybody does that, that would be a mistake. Last one is when we use the reflexive pronoun when we don't need to. Okay? Sometimes students learn it and then they want to use it everywhere. But there are cases in which we don't use the reflexive pronoun. For example, when the meaning is obvious. Like if we say Bob shaved himself, that would be a mistake because hopefully Bob shaved only himself and not anybody else, right? So we don't usually say Bob shaved himself. We just say Bob shaved or she showered, right? It's fairly obvious in that case that it is to the person himself. So we don't need to use any reflexive pronoun in that case. So these are 4 common errors used with reflexive pronouns. If you'd like a little bit of a longer explanation, a more deeper explanation of reflexive pronouns, I do have another lesson on the same subject. Please visit our website at www.ingvid.com. There you can see the other video as well as many other, hundreds of other videos on various aspects of English. You can also do a quiz on this and see if you make any of these common errors, okay? All the best with your English. Bye for now.